Should you platinum this PlayStation Plus game? Should you go for the Hello Neighbour 2 Platinum Trophy? Hello Neighbour 2 is a stealth horror game that continues on from the original game right up until the time jump. Here, you control a journalist, Quentin, who is investigating the missing children and the whereabouts of Mr. Peterson, the antagonist in the original game.
Got him!
Unlike the first game, where the majority of the game is set in Mr. Peterson's ever-expanding house, this one is set in the small open world of Ravenbrook's town, and you investigate a different building for each of the levels, for example, a bakery and a hunting lodge. Each building has its own NPC that hunts you down once you are spotted, but they are easily able to be avoided just by running away, hiding in closets, or jumping up onto a bench or area that they cannot grab you from. When you first play, it can be a little bit daunting or heart racing, but once you know how to escape them with ease, it is pretty much a cakewalk. I am not too sure if intended or not, but when you do get caught, or even when starting a new level, a number of your items disappear from your inventory. The crowbar went missing a number of times for me, and I had to backtrack to my house or back to the barn to pick it up again, which was pretty frustrating. If you throw an item or do get caught, do know that you will be able to find it again from wherever you picked it up in the first place. There are only 15 trophies in the game, with 3 of them being missable, and on your way to the Platinum Trophy, you will be doing things such as becoming a taxidermist, petting a dog, and reaching the highest point in the game. The most annoying award, at least in my case, goes to Treasure Hunt, complete day 3. There were a couple of reasons why this one was annoying. Firstly, the NPC has a gun that slows you down when you are shot, and he sets up a ton of bear traps throughout the outside of the level, also slowing you down again or helping you to get caught. However, the main reason for this is that one of the puzzles in the level, which is to activate 4 boar heads in a row within a certain time limit, was very hard to do. I am fairly sure that this one glitched for me or just flat out stopped working, even after I loaded up my save file again. Thankfully though, with a guide you are able to bypass this, as well as every other puzzle in the level, and go straight to the place you need to go and complete it. Due to failing to complete the boar head challenge several times, I just ended up going to a spot on the map and completing the level. Once you unlock the safe at the end of the level, the trophy will be yours. The cutest award goes to Cat Person. Haven't we met before? If you're a dog person, you might think another trophy should have won this award, but for me, cat's 100%. For this trophy, you need to pat the cat after feeding it in the bakery in level 2. In order to advance the game, you need to feed the cat so that it moves off its bed and you can collect the button. However, what you don't need to do is pat the cat for anything else once it has moved. This trophy is also missable, so if you don't pat the cat and complete the level, you will have to start this game over again to get this one. So be sure to do it once it starts eating. As soon as you go in to pat the cat, this trophy will be yours.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die! He's so fluffy!
Missable Trophies. As mentioned earlier, there are 3 missable trophies in the game, but they are all very easy to get. The first one I've just mentioned was Cat Person. Dog Person, yes you can, is another one where you guessed it, have to pet the dog in the game.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
To do this, only achievable in level 4, you need to extinguish the barbecue and grab the meat to toss to the dog. You need to do this to advance the game anyway, similar to the cat one, but you also need to remember to pat the dog before finishing the level. The last missable trophy is Climber, Synchronization Complete, which can be completed in levels 2, 3 or 4. To get this one, you need to reach the highest point in the game, which is the roof of the museum. You gain entry to the main area of the museum in level 2, and what you need to do for this one is to go up to the second floor, break open the window behind the stuffed animals, and then continue to climb up the scaffolding and roof until you reach the top. Thankfully, these free missables are very easy and you should not have any trouble getting any of them. So, should you go for the Hello Neighbour 2 Platinum Trophy? This game was pretty fun to play through at the start, and the first 2 levels or so were entertaining and thrilling to get through. The graphics and setting are cute, but apart from the buildings you need to enter for the story, this place is completely dead of life and uninteresting. The game is very, very short, and you should be able to play this game within an hour if you are following a guide, or probably a lot longer if you go in blind, as some of the puzzles can be quite hard to figure out what you need to do, or why you need to do something like that in the first place. Once you get used to the somewhat dumb AI, you should be able to breeze through the levels and not get caught unless you make a mistake. Is the game playable? Sure. Is it glitchy and the controllers rather messy? Definitely. But these things can be brushed aside by the shortness of the game. And so for these reasons, I think you should go for the Platinum Trophy.